happy Sunday. I hope you're all having an amazing day or night whenever you guys are watching this. So today's video is all about my Sunday routine and kind of how I reset on a Sunday, kind of how I clear my mind and clean my space to get ready for the week ahead. Sundays are definitely my favorite day of the week. I love just being able to spend the whole day on myself and just things that I know are going to set my week up for a good one, like planning, organizations, cleaning, clearing my mind, meditation, all that kind of stuff. Just things that I know are gonna make my week ahead so much better and clearer. I haven't had a Sunday like this in so long. I feel like the past 3 weeks or so, things have always just come up on a Sunday, so I've kind of had to push this day and either do it on the Saturday or the Monday, which is fine. Usually if I do have plans on a Sunday which kind of cancels out this day, I will do it kind of the Saturday and have a Saturday reset or a Monday reset. The weather, guys, today is so amazing, which is why I'm actually going to the beach in the morning and doing my self-care routine kind of there, which I am so excited for. The universe knew that I needed a self-care reset day and sent me some good weather. So thank you. I am so happy for this video and to share with you guys my Sunday routine. Usually on a Sunday I do sort of have a sleep in. I woke up this morning around 7:30, which for me is a sleep in. Usually I'm up around 5:30 to 6, so 7:30 is like a good sleep in for me. It is currently nearly like 9 o'clock. I've just kind of been getting ready this morning, kind of just lounging around, spending time with my family, and I did go to the grocery store this morning to grab some bananas because all I wanted was a banana smoothie this morning and we had no bananas. Oddly enough, we always have bananas, so I was like, I'm gonna have to go and get some bananas because otherwise I'm just not gonna be a happy girl without my smoothie. So guys, I'm just making myself a banana smoothie for breakfast. I'm doing 2 bananas. That's a bad banana. That's a bad banana too. I think that's better. So 2 bananas. These ones aren't like hella ripe, but it's the best ones I could find. We're doing 2 tablespoons of vanilla protein powder. I'm just using some coconut milk. I hope there's enough in here. Yeah, that would be good. Then I'm just gonna put some ice in. That vanilla protein powder smells that good. So I'm just gonna be putting some ice and then I'm gonna blend it up. Yum. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I love bananas so much, so I usually put 2 in my smoothies because it's really good for carbohydrates in the morning. I love bananas and I love getting like good sources of carbs and sugar. So guys, I just got 2 granola and my plan is to now go for a bit of a morning beach walk, listen to a podcast or 2, get some fresh air and clear my mind this morning. You guys know I swear by morning movement, even on a weekend and even on a Sunday. A lot of you guys actually ask if I go to the gym and work out on a Sunday and the weekend and stuff like that, and it really just depends on how I feel that morning and what I feel like doing. But usually on a Sunday I don't go to the gym and I just kind of go for a walk or do like a morning yoga flow or something like that. It really just depends on how I wake up feeling. Like if I feel like doing like an intense weight training session on a Sunday, I'm gonna do that because that's what my body wants. But yeah, usually I don't feel like that, so I usually just go for a walk or something like that. And today, because it's such a nice day, I thought I would come and do a morning beach walk. It's actually so busy here in Cronulla this morning. I feel like it's always pretty busy on a Sunday and just during the week in general, to be honest, but especially because it's such a nice day outside today, I feel like everyone just wants to soak in that sun, which I completely agree. Don't blame them. I'm with you on that one. So I'm just gonna pop on a podcast while I walk. I like to pick ones that really resonate with me because I just feel like it aligns me to the podcast more, and I feel like I just get more out of it when I'm kind of aligned to it. So I'm gonna do that. You guys know I love my podcast. Hopefully one day I will have my own podcast and you guys can listen to mine. That is definitely a goal of mine. I love podcasts so much, so I would love to make my own one day. I'll leave my favorite podcasts on the screen here because you guys always ask me that as well. But I'm just gonna go for a walk now and I'll speak to you guys after. It's probably a bit windy because I am at the beach, but I just finished up on my beach walk and I bring my journals down and I'm just sitting on the beach now and I'm just going to start journaling. I bring my gratitude journal with me, and on a Sunday I do my gratitude journal and I kind of reflect on the week. So during the week I write what I'm grateful for that morning, but on a Sunday I write what I'm grateful for the whole entire week. So that's what I like to do on a Sunday, just kind of reflect on the week and see how grateful I am for what has happened in the week, what I got up to, kind of thing. Turn this all the way up. It is so hot today, guys. I was just kind of I was just chilling down at the beach doing some self-care. I'm not sure if you guys could hear me in that clip, but I wrote in my gratitude journal and just kind of my normal journal, taking notes on some podcasts. And then my sister Talia, I don't know if you guys know her or not, she came and we're just gonna go grab some lunch now. Another thing I like to do on a Sunday routine is just spend some quality time with the fam or the friends or the boyfriend, just people that I really love hanging out with. Hello. People that I just, you know, enjoy having their company around, because I think it's important to not only have time to yourself but also spend your time with loved ones. So we're gonna go grab a poke bowl and then we're gonna go swimming. You know, you said you weren't gonna go swimming. I'm definitely
me too.
It is so much hotter than I expected it was gonna be.
It's boiling.
So let's go grab some lunch and go swimming. Hey, Mom. So everyone, I just got home from the beach just and I just had a quick shower to rinse off all the sand from me. I just got dressed into some comfy clothes to just start getting ready to clean both my rooms and kind of just get ready for the week and clear up my space and do all that kind of stuff. So I am so happy that the weather was warm today. Next week isn't meant to be that great, so I feel like it was good that I went out today. I'm really happy that I did go out. So I'm just gonna start cleaning my room. I'm gonna light a diffuser to kind of set the mood, set the tone, and I'm just gonna clean up this room, which isn't too messy. I have tidied it up this week, but I just gotta pack everything away. So I just cleaned up the latter bit of my room. This was honestly a mess. There was so much stuff on here that I was like, why is that even on here? But I just have this light boxing which says I choose what I become, which I really like. I have a candle, a crystal, just this plant. I don't know if I really like it there, but it's staying there for now. I just have my diffuser. I'm just gonna sort through these drawers now. I just took everything out of this one. I'm just gonna clean away. So I've just got my actual room now to clean up. I'm planning to vacuum in my wardrobe because it's quite dirty and gross in there. I've got some rearranging to do in my wardrobe as well. I've got some clothes to put away today. Some things are my sister's as well, so I'll give that to her. Make my bed. Let's go. Also just cleansed my crystals so I can start the week off fresh. So I'm just going to pop my salt lamp on. I'll put a few like benefits and why I like using them on the screen here. But this is what my bedside table looks like once it's fully cleaned, and my room feels so nice just to have that clean and fresh for the week. I'm just copying some golden hour at the moment. I honestly love the lighting in this room, and that's why I always like to do things like clean in the afternoon, because it just makes me feel very happy and motivated when the sun is just like shining in on me. I know that might sound weird, but I always like to do it and it makes me feel really happy and just like ready to go. But yeah, so I'm just gonna start planning my week ahead now. I usually like to do that after I clean because I've already set the tone in my space and in my area. I then like to kind of follow that through and plan things and write things down that need to get done and just organize my week basically. So this is my setup for me planning my week ahead. I use my 2 notebooks and I also use Google Calendar, which I love Google Calendar. It has really made a difference in my planning and organization. So I use my first notebook and I basically just write down a whole list of things that I need to get done in that week, whether it's what videos I need to film, what Instagram pictures I need to take or post, and just random things like cleaning my car, going to my P.O Box, getting something from the post office, just things that I like to write down just so I know that I need to get that done that week. And then in my kind of like diary notebook, I guess you can say, I write my weekly intention, some reminders, which is kind of like affirmations for me, and then just some notes. There's a section in this diary that says weekly goals, and I kind of treat this section as like my weekly intention for the week. So I like to set an intention and kind of live day by day thinking about that intention. Everything I do for that day will be kind of led back to that intention, and this week's one is all the hard work I do today will be greatly rewarded. So that intention really aligned with me this week. I did quit, well, I don't want to say quit my job, but I did just roster for like a whole month and a half, so I won't be working and every work that I do will be from home. And I really just trusted my intuition in making that decision. Like I just knew deep down that this is what I needed to do, and I just trusted my intuition and kind of took that bold action, and losing a stable sort of income and stuff like that just to trust my intuition and work hard from home. So that's kind of where I'm going at the moment. So I just feel like that intention really aligns with me because I know that I do work really, really hard, and I know that that will be greatly rewarded, especially now that I've got even more time to work on what is important to me. And then there's like a reminders section. I kind of just make my own diary. Like this, I feel like it says weekly goals, reminders, and notes, and not one of those things I actually like write for its purpose, but I make my own thing and I know that that's what it means. So reminders for me is sort of like my affirmations. So I need to write my own diary, honestly. But reminders for me kind of is like my affirmation section. So I am worthy of success, my work makes a positive difference in the world, and I am creative, which all of those really, really align with me and speak to me, which is important with affirmations. You don't want to just be copying someone else's affirmations that don't align with you whatsoever. You can get inspiration and stuff like that, but make sure it aligns with you. So I am worthy of success is definitely one that aligns with me, because the amount of times I have limiting beliefs of that I'm not even worthy to be doing a good job or something like that, just those stupid limiting beliefs that really hold me back. So I am worthy of success, I am worthy of success really just gets me going, you know what I mean? And next one, my work makes a positive difference in the world, really also aligns with me, because the amount of times I have limiting beliefs on this in particular, being like no one actually cares what I'm talking about, no one actually enjoys me. It's just those limiting beliefs that are stuck in the back of your head that are really holding you back from reaching your goals, and I know that. So making these affirmations, sorry, I'm still kind of recovering from sickness, just kind of saying these daily affirmations for a week will really like block out those limiting beliefs, and you'll be able to reach your goals quicker and bigger. And my last one is I am creative. Also, I do have creative blocks every now and then. I'm just like, you know what, I don't know how to do anything, like I'm not creative, but the truth is I am very creative, which is why I'm on this platform. I grew up being very creative, drama, singing, dancing, of course. Like I danced my whole life, so everything I've done is quite creative. So I know I am creative, and that's just something I need to remind myself of and just be like, I am creative, Chelsea, you are. And then the last section is notes. So for my notes, I just kind of write some action I can take during that week. So my first one is put out content I am proud of and excited to share. If I'm just putting out content that I'm not actually really excited for, I feel like you can really see that in the video that I'm not as passionate as I may be, and if I'm not proud to be putting it out, I feel like it just shouldn't be out there. And my other one is upload 3 times a week. And now that I have no job, I've got so much time to do things that I really enjoy, which is making videos and uploading for you guys. So I want to be uploading 3 times a week. So that's kind of like how I plan out my week and set my weekly intentions. I know I got a lot of questions about intentions in my last kind of healthy morning habits video, so I thought I'll go a little bit more in depth with that. But I like to do that and just set my intention. I like to live each day with a purpose and kind of lead it back to that intention. It just makes me feel really good. I just feel like I'm striving towards my goals a little bit more. Sorry if these angles are really weird as well. I feel like I'm looking like a hunchback of Notre Dame or something like that. For my Google Calendar, I basically just put in everything I'm doing for the week. So workouts as well. I include my workouts in my calendar. That way I know when I'm working out. If I'm doing a class, I'll write which class I'm doing. I color coordinate everything. I'll show you guys once it's fully done. I feel like it'll be easier to explain, but basically I put everything I need to do that week in a day. That way I know when to do it. So this is what my week ahead looks like. It's kind of just like a draft. It's never really set in stone. I just kind of write roughly what I think I'll be doing throughout the week. So I schedule in my gym. I've got my PT tomorrow, and then I just schedule in my gym time. I usually go around 7 to 8, but I mean, it's not really set in stone. If I want to go at 8 o'clock or earlier, I will, but that's kind of just like roughly what I'll be doing. I've got some videos to film. I also color coordinate everything, so working out in the gym or any like movement is all yellow. Appointments and just like errands that I need to run are like this gray. Editing is purple. Posting is this orange color. Filming is this pink color, and like Instagram content is like this blue color, but you can pick like from more different colors. So I've got one for like pretty much every color, but I don't have a whole lot on this week. It's mainly just like filming and editing and the gym, because that's pretty much my life. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, that's kind of how I plan and organize my week ahead. I honestly love doing it. It just gets me really clear for where I'm going on the week ahead. This is definitely something I do on my Sunday routine, regardless of what's going on. I really need to do this just to get clear vision of where I'm heading throughout the week. Like I said earlier, this is just a draft of what I think my week is going to look like, and nothing is set in stone. So usually what I do throughout the week, so just say tomorrow night in my nighttime routine, I'll plan out Tuesday better, because I know what's going to be going on Tuesday, as it will be the night before. Usually Monday's pretty easy to plan because it will be tomorrow, but like things like Thursday and Friday, I really don't exactly know what I'm doing. So usually the night before that day, I'll like plan it out properly, because I know what I'll be doing, what I'll be feeling like, and all that kind of thing. So it's just kind of a draft, just so I can get clear. So this is dinner for tonight. We just have chicken in the pan as well that I will have with this, but Sunday routine always calls for a good dinner. So my diffuser is still going. It smells so amazing in here. Usually in my nighttime routine, I will put the lavender essential oil in, but because I did this like not that long ago, there's still quite a bit in it, so I'm just gonna leave that the way it is. But yeah, usually in my nighttime routine, I will put the lavender essential oil in just to kind of set the mood for the night. So everyone, I've just kind of been getting ready for bed, just doing my nighttime routine just to kind of wind down and relax for the week ahead. I, you know, did kind of some pampering. I moisturized, did a face mask, did moisturizer, hair oils, all that kind of stuff. If you guys want to see like a nighttime routine, I will definitely film one for you guys if you were interested. I feel like this video was just long enough already, so I just thought I might save my nighttime routine and kind of what I do for another video. But my nighttime routine kind of stays the same on a Sunday and throughout the week, so I might just film like a separate nighttime routine. Tonight I was binging Lizzie Mcguire. Ever since they released a new season of Lizzie Mcguire of her in her 30s, I've been binge watching all the seasons. Lizzie Mcguire was like actually my childhood. Like my sister and I would always watch it. We would always sing it to the theme song, like everything. We were so obsessed and we constantly watched it. Like as soon as a episode starts, in the first second, I literally know what happens in it. I'm like, I remember this episode. Like I can say like lines from it. It's so good. I like love it. So that's kind of what I've been up to tonight. I kind of did like some pampering, watched a whole bunch of Lizzie Mcguire, and I'm just gonna head to sleep now. Before I go to sleep, I like to get myself in a meditative state. So whether that is listening to a sleep meditation and falling asleep with that, or before I go to sleep and lay it down, I kind of focus on the breath and just get myself in a meditative state. So I'm just going to end the video off here because all I will be doing from now on is just a quick meditation and then I'll be heading to sleep. But I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below what you thought of it and what videos you guys want to see next. I do have some very exciting ones planned for you guys. Like I said in this video, I want to be uploading 3 times a week with content that I am proud of and excited to share with you guys because I do have time for that now. So I hope you guys can stick around, click that subscribe button and turn the post notifications on so you don't miss any of my uploads. But I love you all so much and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.